Next up we have Keegan. And Keegan started, I guess, the U.S.'s first collegiate skate tour. So when skaters get to college, that pretty much means your career's done, and that where you need people have an outlet for this thing that has like been in their souls since the beginning of time. So Keegan's trying to stop that.
Thanks for the introduction. So for you guys who don't know me, Keegan, and Collegiate Skate Tour is exactly what he said. It's the opportunity, first ever opportunity for national contest series for college student skateboarders. Like he said, kind of the ambition goes away when you go to college, because how many clubs, organizations do you see for skateboarding in college? Not many. The ones who actually go pro in skating are oftentimes the ones who drop out of high school and do nothing but skate, and that's where the talent is. But I'm trying to incentivize skateboarding and promote the goodness in it. So how I started was when I was a freshman here at NC State. I quickly realized that it was illegal to skate on campus. Encounters with police officers. And I didn't like that very much. I thought it was unfair, and I decided to act. So myself and a handful of friends, probably 10 guys, we were all really passionate about skateboarding. So we went out, contacted the right people in the NCSU PD, NCSU Department of Transportation, and basically saw what we could do, made some presentations, filed to become a club. By the end of the year, we had become a club, and then by the end, or the beginning of the next year, we became a club support, official club support, so we could get funding from the school, and we used that funding to build ramps, throw public events. Our biggest thing is throwing contests for the greater Raleigh area, or whoever wants to come from around the state of North Carolina. And we always do it for charity. We've raised a bunch of money for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, a cancer foundation called Grind for Life, the Skateboarding Cancer Foundation, Skatistan. If any of you have heard about Skatistan in Afghanistan, among others. I could go on. But for the past 3 or 4 years, we've been doing these contests, raising money for charity, giving kids in the Raleigh area something to do on a Saturday, twice a semester. And I think it's been a really good influence. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback. And I think it goes beyond what's happening in Raleigh. So last year I came up with the idea to expand.
Did you make NC Skate? Is that the group?
Yeah. NC Skate is the NC State Skateboarding Club.
Okay.
And we are club support.
Okay. Oh.
But, yeah. So NC Skate, if you guys have heard of it, thanks for asking. We've made t-shirts over the years and stickers, and we actually are printing our own skateboard decks right now. So we're really trying to publicize it and get it more well known. And this is like social entrepreneurship in a way that doesn't affect some of the graver problems in this world. But it's something that I'm passionate about, and it solves a problem for a lot of people like me who like to skateboard and don't have an outlet. So on the greater scheme of things, trying to give people that outlet to go to, and I came up with the concept for Collegiate Skate Tour, so that people who do have a collegiate club can turn to them, get involved, travel, meet like-minded people at these contest events. And it's not even so much about competition as it is like collaboration and networking with like-minded people, with people who've been skateboarding all their lives. Right now we have a tour lined up in Lexington, Kentucky, October 13th, Dallas, Texas, October 20th, and then here in Raleigh and Jacksonville, Florida in the spring, and championship in Las Vegas, Nevada. And at this point, half of our tour stops we're collaborating with Collegiate Wake Tour, who has been successfully doing what we're doing for skating for wakeboarding. And they're really helping us in contact with sponsors and things. Right now the funding is just through sponsors, so we have about $10,000 to play with, not to play with, but I have to pay for flights and pay for supplies. We can only get so much volunteer work in cities I've never been to in my life, that kind of stuff. But it's going good so far. And ultimately, I think what we can really do with this is make it more acceptable, more desirable for people to start skateboarding organizations on their campuses, expand that network to be much larger, make it more prevalent in more cities around the United States, and ultimately make it more attractive to be a skateboarder in college. There's only about $7,000 in the entire world for skateboarding scholarships in college, and I think that could definitely be improved upon. And people, like kids who are skating, don't get any positive feedback from people higher up, so I'm trying to build kind of a positive image of what skateboarding can be, and not what people think it may be. So yeah, that's awesome.
We have Sonia, who saw social media as something we use every single day as a tool for good, something to be used to get people who are doing good things to the next level. Then we have Keegan, somebody who had this, like, skateboarding was his passion, but going to college contradicts the skateboarding, and now skateboarding is a collegiate sport. Like, think about starting collegiate basketball, because in 10 years Keegan could have started collegiate basketball, you know.